Welcome. This is the leg and back warm-up for Ashtanga as taught by David Williams. It's a great way to wake up your back. It's a great way to get in touch with your body to see what you need before you start practicing. It's also recommended as a great way to reset your spine before you go to bed at night. So let's start on our backs. As you come onto your back, find the alignment of your spine. Put your head top and center with the nose and chin directly up. Tuck the shoulder blades down and let your arms be at your sides with the palms facing up. Your feet are about 2 fist widths apart, and then relaxing your legs here. Before you begin, just take a moment to feel the condition of your condition and notice what your body may be asking you to pay attention to. There's no particular breathing here, so just allow your natural breath to prevail. Your body's movements will breathe you. Take your right ankle over your left and then just wobble your legs. This starts low. It gets the legs, the hips, and the low back opening a little bit. Just take in and observe whatever you're feeling here. Any tightness, any tenderness, any absolutely great feelings too. And then let's switch sides. Left ankle over the right and wobble. The top leg is the dominant leg, so it's probably going to emphasize the things you're feeling on the top side of your body. And then releasing that, put your feet back where they started, bending your right knee. Touch your toes to either your shin or your thigh, and widen your arms. On your inhale, drop your right knee to the right, and on your exhale, roll easily over to your left side. Notice I didn't force my arms to stay where they were. Now it's just an easy rolling from side to side, about 6 times. You can do as many as you want, but it's a nice way to feel what's going on, and it wakes up your spine. And then come back to center, straighten your spine, releasing the right leg, and then do that with the left leg. Shin or thigh. Inhale, open, and exhale across. One side will probably feel a little bit different than the other, and you'll decide that. You'll work with what you find. Rolling easy, nothing perfect. Noting where you need to take better care of yourself today. And then coming back to center, again, straighten your spine. This time, both knees into the chest. Now, if your knees are up over your pelvis, you're going to rock and roll over your SI joints and your sacrum. The more you can hug your knees in, the higher up this massage on the back body goes. So I'm going to pull my knees in and then rolling from side to side. Again, nothing perfect, just easily dropping my weight from side to side. And the movement is breathing me, so I don't have to engage in ujjayi or anything strenuous just yet. Great way to open up the shoulders too. You can probably feel that stretch in the front of the shoulders. And then come back to center and feet down, straighten the spine because we've inadvertently moved. Left leg down, let it soften, and then right foot comes up to the ceiling. If this is a morning practice and you're doing this first thing in the morning, I suggest pumping the foot up toward the ceiling just to stretch out your hamstrings compassionately. And then once you have a sense of where the good stretch is, not 100%, maybe about 80% of your capacity, then on the inhale, opening to the side, and on the exhale, taking it across the body. So just go to a nice, easy edge. And with the repetition, let the edges define themselves. You feel this movement for sure helping you navigate the breath in an organic way. And then come back to center and straighten the spine. Switch it out. Right leg down, soft and easy. Left leg comes up. Feel your way into your hamstrings. Pump it up a little bit. And then decide where that good stretch is, and that's the line you operate in. Opening on the inhale to the left and over to the right. Easy does it. feels good. And as David says, if it feels good, it is good. And as Andrea says, except with drugs. Come back to center. Come back to your nice, long, symmetrical spine. And then bring both feet up to the ceiling. Interconnect the inside and the outside of the feet. Now, David does a side to side with the legs. And you might decide to do that. That's strong core work. It feels kind of good. I think for most days, if you're looking for a little bit of stretch in the legs and to increase the awareness of your core, again with palms up, back of the hands on the floor, interconnecting the inner corners of the feet, circling. Make it small circles and then go larger as your breath supports the movement. So don't strain, just kind of find where the edges are. And then after a few rounds, go ahead and reverse the direction. All the way around. Try to make it a smooth circle with a smooth breath. No strain, no gain. No strain. You won't gain if you strain. I'm not a poet, and I know it because my feet show it. They're not Longfellows. And then come back up to center. So for those of us waking up the hips also, if you have some chronic tightness in your hips, I'm going to suggest this last variation. Taking the heels together like you're in first position in ballet. Feet flexed. I want you to squeeze the heels together like you're holding on to something precious, like a piece of paper with a combination to the safe that contains your winnings from the lottery. And on the inhale, I want you to bring the knees in toward your chest, and on the exhale, press your feet out, squeezing the calves together, sealing the inner thighs. Do that a few times with the breath. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale and exhale. Now, take it a little lower. So I'm aiming for the ceiling, but now I'm going to aim for where the wall and the ceiling meet. And that engages the core a little more. It warms up the hips. After you've done this a few times, take it down, maybe toward the middle of the wall. Inhale in, exhale, press out. In, exhale, press out. And then if you want to go lower, maybe aiming your feet to about a foot off the floor. In and out. In and out. One more time. In and press it all the way out. Squeeze. And then bring knees into your chest. Hands right behind the thighs. Squeeze the knees together. Spinal rocking. 6 rounds. Now, as you're coming up on the inhale, you might lightly touch your toes to the floor, and that helps you kind of find your pattern of movement. As you want to engage your core a little more, the feet either lightly touch one foot or both feet can float off the floor. Control the stop at the top with your bandhas, drawing your hip points in and zipping up, lifting your sternum, chin into the chest. A full spinal massage. And after about 6 of those, you're ready to start your Ashtanga practice. So I hope this was helpful. Put it at the beginning of your Ashtanga practice, and maybe even put it at the beginning of a Vinyasa practice, or even a Yin and Flow, or even a Yin practice, just so you can open up your body and let go of some undue tension in the legs and the spine, and even the shoulders. Thanks for stopping by the virtual yoga room. I'll see you here again soon. Peace.